What's up? What's up? It's the brother Jay, and I'm back again with another thought day, man. And this thought day is gonna piss a lot of people off, you know what I'm saying? And that's okay if it goes there. But I'm recircling back to Cheyenne Bryant. Notice I didn't say doctor. This bride, man. She ain't realized she walked herself into a fucking hole, bruh. You know what I'm saying? She walked herself into a hole that if feminists are looking at her that was championing her for a minute, if they look at what she was saying, they'll start backpedaling like, ooh, yeah, she fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Now, you asking me, well, what do you mean by that, Jay? What do you mean by that? Okay. She was on, saying a talk show recently. Now, she, who is 42 years old, is dating someone that's basically 9 years younger than she is. So if she's 42, he is 31. Now, here's the crazy part of this dynamic. She's been dating him for 5 years. So if you subtract her number, you know what I'm saying? She was 37. And if you subtract his number, he was 26. Around that range. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no. If she was 37, he was 26. She was fucking chasing. She was a cougar, bro. She was a cougar. Now, wait a minute. Now, she done interviews over the past 5 years. In some of those interviews, she was saying, I'm single and taking applications, especially for 50 Cent. And also, what I'm saying, I froze my eggs at 35. Now, do your math, you know what I'm saying? That means around the time that she was dating this young dude who's in his 20s, she's plotting, Nikki, to get pregnant. You know what I mean? But at the same token, she's saying on the interview that, you know what I'm saying, yeah, I was dating him for fucking, 5 years off and on. And, he wanted something serious, but I didn't want something serious. So that means you was wasting a nigga's time. Man, but she's supposed to be a doctor that's supposed to be advising people on relationship issues. So wait a minute. You're supposed to be advising people like a fucking relationship coach. You're supposed to be advising people the best way they should do something, and you couldn't do your own shit. You off and on with this nigga for 5 years, cuz. Man, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to point this oxymoron out. Somebody got to point this out. You know what I'm saying? Look, I hope that, see, my internet reach is not that far. Yeah, it's okay. That's okay. But I hope my words reach somebody else that will call her the fuck out on this shit. Because how in the fuck you trying to give somebody advice on how they should be dating people when your dating situation, you keeping a nigga on hold. The nigga wants to commit to you, and you saying, no, I don't want to commit to you. But I still want to get that dick though. Nigga, this is foul. But see, you know what? This is exposing all these fucking girl bosses and all these motherfuckers saying that just want to, you know what I'm saying, like imitate men and act like men. This is exposing how they are. Even though she's sitting on the fucking show with the nice little nails, nice little hair, and little boots, and she's saying, hey, it's like this, bitch. All we gotta do, nigga, when the dude asks you the question, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, nigga, you been dating this nigga for 5 years. Why didn't you commit? Notice she stumbled on her words. She stumbled. That's why I say she fumbled the ball. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to try to show and perceive people that this is the persona of how you act, you know what I'm saying? All it takes is for a motherfucker to sit up here and ask you certain questions and sit back and you'll hang yourself. And that's exactly what she did. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why people keep believing that she's a doctor, cuz she's not a doctor, nigga. You know what I'm saying? She's just, you know what I'm saying, some fucking vocal advisory, you know what I'm saying, online. Now, the crazy part is that people was shitting on Kevin Samuels, you know what I'm saying, when he died, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Samuels started off talking about black men first before he even went on black women. But he got famous because he went on black women because not too many men had the courage or the heart to expose black women on some of the hypocrisy that they was, you know what I'm saying, behaving and acting like. You know what I'm saying? And matter of fact, she was part of that. And he clowned her on his show, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you'll never hear me say Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. It'll always be Cheyenne Bryant. That's it. You'll never hear me say doctor. You know what I'm saying? And now she coming out with this shit right now, nigga. That made her look fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I will say this like this in closing. Don't depend on me. Do your own research. I'm not sitting here saying that I know everything under the sun. But I'm saying do your own research. And then once you see this last interview and she's claiming out of her mouth that she's with this dude right here, we exclusive, but I'm not committed at the same time. If you hear this, it contradicts each other. It contradicts each other. How the fuck does that make sense? Nigga, I'm exclusively loyal to you, but also at the same breath, out the other side of my mouth, I'm not committed to you. How does that make sense? See, what I'm going to say, and I'm going to bring this to a close. Every person that don't stand on what they stand for will be exposed later on. You know what I'm saying? You can't lie forever, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And she got called out. And thank goodness that someone had the heart, you know what I'm saying, to bring, they ain't really bring the hard questions to her, but they did bring enough questions to her to back her to a corner to make her slip up and say what she said. And y'all want to believe this Cheyenne Bryant bride? Oh my goodness. You know what I'm saying? Hey, only thing I'll say this. Amen to you. You know, because in the end days, the false deceivers will come on this planet and tell you what you want to hear instead of what you need to hear. And if you want to believe this broad right here, nigga, and she's saying clearly out from the gate, like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've been dating you for 5 years, nigga, but I'm not committing to you. What the fuck? Why would you date someone for 5 years if you're not in a committed relationship? Unless you just want to get dick down and that's it. See, she's telling herself, cuz. Either way, nigga, I'm out of here, man. On this note, deuces.